welcome to today's episode of The Daily Blend. I'm your host, AC, and we are joined in studio today by Miss Georgia Prince and Dr. Amruta Padhye, and they are here to talk about a memorial for Kyngg Prince. How are you both?
Good.
Doing good today.
Thank you both for being here to talk about this important project. I wanted to make sure to get you guys on so we can spread the word, so we can get this fundraiser funded and get this project underway. Now, Miss Georgia, you're Kyng's grandmother.
Yes, ma'am.
Will you tell us a little bit about Kyngg?
Kyngg was 11 years old when he passed last April 27th. He fought many health challenges from the time he was about 9 months old. He started being hospitalized. First, it was aspiration pneumonia, and he ended his life with many struggles. He was end-stage kidney disease, chronic lung disease. He had Crohn's disease. He had an undefined immune deficiency. But it didn't take away from him as the little boy that he was. He didn't complain. You know, he fought every battle strong. Mm-hmm. You know, he showed true strength through his entire life, through all the battles that he fought.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I got a chance to just kind of watch through social media pictures of him as he was growing up. And I'm telling you, his personality jumped off the page. He seemed like quite the personality.
A character.
Yes, I was going to say, but I'll let you say it because you're his grandma.
He was a real character. Mm-hmm. But to know Kyngg was to love Kyngg. He wanted everybody to be special in any way to him. Mm-hmm. You know, he met no strangers, no matter what he may have said to you, but nobody was a stranger. He just wanted everybody to feel the love and attention I think that he got. Mm-hmm. You know. Good. Yeah. Good kid. He taught me, he helped me build a new relationship with God because I seen miracles performed within Kyngg. Wow. And it just made my faith stronger, believing through him. Oh. Just seeing it work through him.
That's amazing. And Dr. Padhye, clearly he left an impression at the hospital.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was one of the many people who were involved in his care at the hospital. And I first met Kyngg. He was just shy of his second birthday when I was doing my infectious disease training at St. Louis Children's Hospital. And he was very sick in the ICU, and he made it through that. And we saw him make it through so many other health challenges that came across him afterwards. I came here to Mizzou at MU Children's Hospital after I finished my training. And here was Kyngg, and I've been so lucky to be a part of his team. All doctors, staff, everybody at Children's Hospital knew of Kyngg. And so I went in his memory, the staff, this was a staff initiative, a memorial, a fundraising campaign, which wants to raise money towards MU Children's Hospital, and for the purpose of naming one of the rooms there after Kyngg Prince, so that we can honor his legacy and will continue to remember him.
That's truly amazing. And it really speaks to who he was. And clearly what you've just said about him, Georgia, the impact and the impression that he left on everybody that he touched. I mean, that says a lot.
Yeah. And not just here at Columbia Children's Hospital. He was in St. Louis Children's Hospital, Children's Mercy. He was seen at Rankin Jordan, Cardinal Glennon. And it seems like everywhere you go, somebody still remembers him from those places, even though it's been years ago. I mean, he just left his mark, not only through his personality, but also through his non-textbook health challenges. Yes. You know, it just, his name was on a lot of doctors' minds, trying to figure things out.
Yeah. Yeah, and I imagine as a physician, we think of physicians as, oh, you see so many, kids and so many cases, but you look at those kids, they're special.
Absolutely. And Kyngg was even more special because he not only kept us on our toes, not with just our making our brain cells work, but also every day if we were to walk into his room, you don't know what to expect, what he was going to tell you, his big personality, what practical jokes he would it was just impressive, and how he had all the courage to face all these challenges, and he never complained. He never complained. I would often tell my own kids that I would share some of the things with my kids to say, like, look how he deals with all of this, and with a brave face. Surely his Georgia and Brianna, they were his mom. Mm-hmm. They were his people, yes. And they were fierce advocates. Protectors for him and his loving companions.
Yes.
So many days spent in the hospital. His care at home was very complex. We were just having a chat a little bit ago about that. And Gigi was telling me how they just took it as their responsibility.
Yes.
And I can't imagine how difficult it was.
And I know that it is difficult, and we are so thankful that you all have set this up, and you have $7,000 more to raise, and anybody listening can go to formizzou.missouri.edu/Kyngg Prince Memorial. And Kyngg is spelled Kyngg, not King, Kyngg. I want to make sure people can find that and donate. Every little bit helps get you closer to that $25,000 goal. You've already raised most of it.
Yep, 70% of it.
70% of it is raised. We've got a little way to go. So Columbia, help us out. Thank you guys so much for being here.